It will. Oh, the game is way too loud in my ears right now. Hang on. It's so loud. I'm gonna just turn it down for now. It will. What's this? Oh, I think things are a bit different. Normally I have red hair. Why is my hair different? I wonder why my hair is different. Also, ignore the fact that I'm being absolutely fucking butchered by the window. I didn't center myself properly, so. Ugh. Also, to answer your question from before, Rat, I'm not having any symptoms now, so I'm basically fine. It was just a general stomach bug, so I was just kind of sitting on the toilet for a while. So, hang on, should I show more of? Oh, what? Oh, oh. Um. This is interesting so far. Look at me. Look, you can almost see my face. Oh, I forgot it cuts off. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh, I have the programmer socks. I'm officially a programmer. Should I turn around? Should I show you guys what what my face looks like? Hang on. Oh, that. No, that was a really bad shot. I didn't mean to accidentally do it off the skirt shot. That's great. Look at me. I'm so comfy. I love this new model. It's so cool. Like, look at this. My hair is so flowy now. I look like I'm basically a femboy now. That's it. I'm just a femboy now. That's all there is to it, guys. But I love this model so much. I spent way too long working on them. So, you know, it is what it is. My eyes still aren't working properly because I need to quickly reset my tracking. I never thought I'd see the day you became a proper fanboy. Just you wait, dude. I'm actually very tempted to get a skirt and thigh highs. I mean, I already have a jumper that would work for it, so you know. Oh, I'm enjoying this way too much. This is honestly my favorite model that I've made so far. The only thing I want to do next is what? The only thing I want to do next is get them a proper. What's in my top right hand corner? Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the dice roller. So now, chat. Now, if you do exclamation dice, and it decides to work, that'd be, there we go. It rolls a dice. And certain dice rolls have different effects. This one, for example, does nothing. Wait, no, that's a different browser source. So what's this one? Dashboard.twitch.tv. Huh? Hang on, the fuck? Oh, I know what that is. That's an alert box I added for Twitch. But anyway, so if you wanted to now, you could theoretically completely end my stream. Now you're just gonna get your feminine voice. Bitch, my voice is already insanely feminine for, like, a guy. So don't you start. That or I just sound gay. Both works for me. So, anyways, we'll be playing this first. And then we'll be playing more of Sheepcraft. You got cooldown? Yeah, there's a global cooldown. Because you can literally end my stream. So I was like, it'd be a bit bad if this was like something that happens all the fucking time. Yeah, good. It's supposed to be. What is the cooldown actually? I'm not... The cooldown's about 20 seconds globally. So, I'm gonna change it eventually. But right now it is 20 seconds. It is a global of 20 seconds. Oh, excuse me. Ba, ba. Oh, I love this game so much. Hang on. I'm just quickly having a look at my commands. Let me actually edit the global cooldown. Because it's very... I think 20 might be a bit high. Let's set that to 10 and then the user cooldown down to 15. There we go. I don't even think I really need a user cooldown. Because it's I guess just a regular global cooldown works. Let's set that to 0. There we go. So now it should work. Because of the global cooldown. You know what's funny? I don't get cooldowned. Cooldowned? I don't... Huh? English? Do I know English? Actually, I don't think I get cooldowned. Yeah, I don't get cooldowned. You guys do. I don't. When were these? Anyway, you could try now if you wanted to. Just imagine you roll a 1 there. Can you imagine? I don't even get into the game yet and I immediately roll a fucking 1. For context, 1 ends the stream. That would end the stream. It would be so funny. It's not set to automatically end the stream right now, but it would end the stream. If you get a 10, it changes the game. I should post all of these down. Should also remember to update my actual fucking chat rules. Hang on. Let's go to Twitch. Twitch.tv/Robin Squared. Channel. Well, we're on 21 followers now. Time to change the game immediately? I'm sorry, the fuck? Just so you know, I can veto them if I wanted to. And I'm vetoing this one because I actually want to play this game. And nothing you will do will stop me. You could never stop me from playing this game. Results. Ends stream. Yeah, I know. So that one will end the stream, and then it's a 2, I think. Yeah. 2. Face cam time. can be vetoed. What's the RNG? Like, what percentage does it have of rolling a 1? 1 out of 20. It's a 20-sided die. What's that number? 3. Hands off keyboard. 9 disappears. 10. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to edit the result. And didn't change. That's it for now. So that'll all appear underneath the bot commands panel now. I should probably get into the game actually. Printed to hit a 1 on a 20-sided die. So it's about 5%. 5% to end the stream. Which can explain why I had the cooldown so high. What do you mean Steam error? What the fuck? Bongo Cat? What do you mean Steam error? What the fuck? Whatever. Let's just load. Oh, I can just continue. So I think we're here, so I think we should start with one of our first moments. Which one do you guys think we should do? There are 10 here. Yeah, 20 does nothing at the moment. Most of these do nothing. I need to add more to it, and I would love some suggestions. I know! You and your fucking dice luck, man. I leaned back in my chair, and my iPhone was like, no. Nope. You should see fucking Rat's luck sometimes. It's fucking crazy, man. Should probably message my household group chat and say that I'll be on here for a little bit longer than normal. Originally, we were just gonna go for the regular amount of time, but now I'm like, I'm gonna increase how long we're gonna be on today for. Ooh, that's cool. There we go. What's the silence trim for again? Is that just... It's just a design, isn't it? I can never remember. Oh, do you guys want to see my Christmas shirt? Hang on. Oh, Pikachu! Oh, ignore the fact that I'm fat. It's a Pikachu! Look at that! Look how cool that is! I got this, I think, last year for Christmas. This is also my thing every year, to wear a Christmas shirt. Christmas shirts all through the season. Or the entire month of December, I'm just wearing Christmas shirts. Out. Help me pick one, please. I don't know which one. I could go from left to right and then right to left, but I don't know. It's for your armor and it is a 1.5% chance? Oh shit! That's so cool, dude. I wish you'd give me some of your fucking luck, man. You got it on the second one? That's so cool. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do shopping first. Okay. You know what? Does anyone want to get in a voice chat and help me voice the characters? You also had one death and that was coffee? Fair. Hang on, I'll be right back. I just realized I did not put deodorant on and I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Anyway. I will be in my VC if anyone, in my Discord, if anyone wants to help with the voices. I should probably actually join the fucking VC, man. Ah. And click back on here. Come back before it gets dark, alright, sport? The familiar voice drifted across the street and drew your attention away from the snail you'd be watching inch slowly across the pavement. I used to do that all the fucking time as a kid, though. Like, why is it that kids find it really fun to just harass creatures? Like, I used to literally, like, sit down and just watch all the little, like, bugs and stuff. Ah! Don't you scream at me. Okay, my bongo cat is still broken. Don't you scream at me. Do you want to see more of the new model? Hang on. You weren't here. So, I'm going to show you more of the new model. Please stop screaming. My ears can only take so much. I'm a femboy now. Legs. Yeah, they got legs. I got programmer socks on. Look how flowy my hair is, too. It's... bring this back to normal. It is their true form. Yeah, 100%. This is secretly what I actually look like. every time I've used my webcam, it's actually just an actor, you know. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna send you a message in. I mean, everything's, as long as it's not 18 plus, I don't care. It's gonna be at least 16 plus though. But I need to see what you're saying. What's the joke you just thought of, man? Come on. I got new hand wash and it smells really, really nice. Really advanced VTuber model. It's literally just a V-Raid Studio model, so it's like the least advanced model you can get for a 3D tuber. Oh, I should probably actually say on social media that I've gone live. I forgot to put it on my Blue Sky and shit. Let me see the legs, baby girl is fucking diabolical, man. Oh, yeah. It's the most advanced VTuber model you can get, but I don't like that model, you know? They're kind of ugly, you know? This is my true form. This is what I really look like. Hang on. What should my announcements be? There we go. Debuting a new model. Be there or be squared. You don't want to be squared. TV / open squared. And in brackets, I'm death not late and death not already up to playing a game. Close bracket. Because I don't forget, I'm never late. Ba bum ba 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 ba. And threads, because I can't post it on Instagram because that requires a thing. Bum 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 bum. YouTubers Ian. Post. There we go. I never forget to do my social posts. No. Never ever. I just posted on Facebook. My mum's gonna see that. my mum's gonna see that. About an upskirt shop, but I decided not to. You could have. I even made my own joke about doing an upskirt shop, Blue, because I literally accidentally did. again, as I've said many, many times, as long as you're not doing anything that's 18 plus, I don't care. Just do whatever you want. We are 16 plus for a reason. I should probably move myself over a little bit, just so you can see more of the text better. There we go. The familiar face drifted across the street and drew your attention away from the snail you'd been watching inch slowly across the pavement. Cove waited in front of his dad, pushing his green hair back off his face from where the breeze was blowing it over his glasses. I can read and do voices, I swear. He looked to be paying only a mild amount of attention as he was being handed a few slips of green paper. It reminded you of when you'd first met Mr. Holden, although he's probably not paying Cove to be friends with himself. Yeah, that'd be a little bit weird, man. Cove's dad seemed to feel your gaze somehow, or maybe you made a noise, because a second later his eyes were on you. He waved you over with a smile. He looked happy to see you, but you still felt a little weird for getting caught. You've got to learn how to be more sneaky. You brushed your hands together to free them off sand, then jogged over to join the two, smiling at Cove first and then his dad. Ah, such an adorable voice actor. Robin, hi. Good to see you again. What excitement are you up to today, Robin? Taking a walk. Culture differences, Robin. Here, jokes like that are 18 plus, and even though the age of consent, blah blah blah. I don't care about the age of consent in most states. Some of your states have the age of consent as like 13, so like I don't care, because the people are minors. Either set of the parents can change the partner with the charge the partner with it. Yeah, okay. You need to settle. You need to take a little bit of a settle, dude. Settle down. Take a chill pill. But okay, how about this? Consider my type of humor and my level of like humor, and then tone it down a little bit. And take the wild and fucked up shit that I normally say and then just tone it down and make sure it's okay for Twitch. So basically no 9/11 jokes is what I'm saying. Anything else is fine. None of my homophobic jokes either. I say is the biggest gay guy in my in this stream right now, unless there's someone lurking, but I can't see anyone. No one said anything aside from you guys, so. Oh, excuse me. Someone should trigger the bot. So, I actually cannot remember. It was one of... I swear there was one of them. Hang on. I might be thinking of something completely different. Okay. Hang on, I can find out. Okay, it looks like most places said it is 16, okay. I swear it was like... Oh no, okay, so Arkansas, it's 14. Connecticut, it's 13. Does not exceed a specified amount. Yeah, I know. You gotta give me suggestions. Hawaii, it's 14. Indiana and Iowa, it's 14. Maine, Maryland, it's 14. Minnesota, it's 13. Missouri, it's 14. New Hampshire, New Jersey, and New Mexico, North Carolina is 13. Mariana Islands, it's 13. So it's same with Ohio. I'm going to send this to you because this is just on Wikipedia. I don't actually know what it means. This is just on Wikipedia. It's very different here in Australia, where it's like actually like every single state it's 16, I believe. Shiana. Oh. In the ACT, it's 10. In the capital of Australia, it's 10. If, like, for an age exemption. It's only for an age exemption. Like, the actual AOC tends to be around 16 or 17 for most US states. But in some cases there is a difference in age exception where I think the person is like the two people are the same age or something like that. I can't remember. But it's something like that. In Australia, it's 16 or 17. For the base number. And then the difference in age exemption, where it's like if the two people are both under the age of consent, it's still, you know, but it's we shouldn't be talking. I just realized we shouldn't be talking about this. This would probably get me in trouble from the Twitch overlords. I don't really want to get in trouble by the Twitch overlords. What am I doing? Taking a walk. I found a really cool snail across the road. There's lots of snails around here. Literally fucking me as a kid, dude. Literally fucking me as a kid. Mr. Holden grinned at you kindly. After you finished answering the question, Mr. Holden's attention returned to Cove, who was preoccupied with folding the bills he had into a tiny rectangle. Sounds fun. You know, Cove was about to hit the stalls by the beach. Why don't you go with him? You gave a ready nod, turning to squint at it, turning to squint in the direction of the stalls like you could see the goods they had to offer all the way from where you stood. Oh, is that okay?
Yeah.
I don't mind. Great, I'm sure you guys will have loads of fun. Mr. Holden reached into his pocket and pulled out a leather wallet filled with money. You found it odd since your mum's only ever seemed to have cards in theirs. Here. He leaned in to pass a crisp 10 to Cove, giving him a wink and a whisper. Get something for your friend too. Sure. That's my boy. Cove's dad ruffled his son's hair as he was straightening back up. The bill in his hand was still held out towards the green-haired boy. Take care. Cove accepted the bill after a second and slipped it into his pocket. Then with one last nod to his dad, he returned and started walking. You followed after him, intrigued at the possibilities this outing might bring. Cove strayed towards the gentle tide creeping up the sand, and you fell into place beside him. It was a nice day. The sun was shining, and there weren't many clouds in the sky. Though the wind coming off the ocean kept it from being too hot. You took in a deep breath, enjoying the scent of salt and ocean air. When you looked at Cove, he was dragging his feet through the sand a little, and you slowed down to wait for him. His eyes searched the ground intently. Are you looking for snails? Are you looking for shells? What is it? You didn't feel the need to ask why. We were looking for snails ourselves before, but I think if we're on the beach, Cove might be looking for shells. Cove startled a little bit at the sound of your voice and mumbled a sort of. So it's like, sort of. If you see any, you can let me know. You could manage that. You dropped your view to the sand, walking carefully so you didn't step on any. You were good at finding shells. You had a lot of them at home and always found new ones whenever you visited the beach. The comforting sound of the waves filled the silence with pleasant white noise, and you played a little game with yourself as you walked along, getting as close to the water as possible without getting wet. It resulted in you having to run up the sand quickly when a wave rushed in more than a few times. And although Cove threw a few glances your way, he didn't say a word. Aww. You didn't either. What did you want to go to the shops for? What do you usually do on the beach? You know, I really wish that, like, my model could track my precise facial movements that, what's the app I'm using called? Face motion is capturing, because, like, it's pretty accurate. Like, I can do all sorts of face movements and it's tracked in face motion, but VC Face doesn't see it. But I don't think VC Face can see it because, like, I don't think it's, it even tracks my eyebrows. Mostly, I think it, like, keeps them together. The community's where the real magic happens. Join the Discord to vibe with us, get the latest on Robin's new model, and dive into all the fun. I should probably actually start posting pictures of my new model, because I'm going to be updating all my branding and stuff after... Oh, you know, I could start updating stuff now. But I think I'll play this before, like, maybe when we get to the moment screen again. I'm very dehydrated still. So I just have a Powerade, just a 1.5 litre Powerade just sitting on my desk. Has a 1.5 health star rating, which you'd think for a sports drink it'd be higher, but apparently not. Oh gosh. Let's find out what we're doing. What am I? Huh? I'm getting distracted by my phone. I need a new sand pail. Yeah? What happened to your old one? Cove narrowed his eyes, seeming to think deeply for a second.
Whoa.
It disappeared. What? Really? Imagine if I... No, hang on. Imagine if I started doing Cove's voice like this. Like an absolute fucking nerd. No, there's a character. I'm saving that for later. Oh yes, I'm Cove. This is what I sound like. Yes, the general nerd voice. Wahaha. Cove ducked his head down, lacing his fingers behind his back. It didn't seem like he was going to continue, so you nudged his arm. How did that happen? Well... Cove opened his mouth and shut it again, considering. I took it to the beach one day. Uh-huh. When I got home, It wasn't anywhere. You left it there? Nope. It wasn't at the beach when I went back. Then you lost it. It disappeared. What about you? What do you do out here? I don't come to the beach a lot. Well, I would if the beach was closer. I like swimming. I like looking at fish. Fish. Oh, speaking of fucking fish, I forgot to open the fish. I forgot the fish. How did I forget the fish? I forgot the fish. Yeah, okay, no one cares. I forgot about the fish, chat. How absolutely dare I? Like, absolutely, how dare I? Fish. Did I break the fish? Hello? Fish? Oh. Okay, well that's not great. Why did it log me out? Let me just hide that real quick. Connect to Twitch. There we go. Now close this window and return to application. Why was I logged out of the fish? Is my custom still there? Yes, it is. I can actually change that now. Change the icon of this. Desktop, YouTube. Fuck, where's my new... Where'd I save my new icon? Did I not fucking download it? Am I that much of a moron? Let's see if I can find where I saved it. I don't even have the new version. Okay, chat. I did a stupid... I have to open VRoid Studio real quick. I'm so annoyed. I'm using VRoid Studio for the picture just because I can make it look slightly nicer. Set this to 1080 by 1080. Let's set the background. Pull, misc, stretch that. Lighting is fine. I want some wind, but not too much. Just processing. Anti-aliasing. Do we want bloom? No, we don't want bloom. Motion blur, no. Facial expression, let's go a little bit happy. There we go, that's perfect. There we go. So YouTube. I'll actually save it to the actual fucking folder this time. Go. It's a perfect icon, actually. I love it. Dude, why are you gonna show me these things while I'm live? Because, like, now I can't comment on it on stream. Okay, VS should work now. There we go. We've also got a new icon for it. For myself. Yo, I got Calima! Only 21 gold. Okay. So, I do like swimming, even though I can't actually swim. Their eyes don't work properly. Oh well. I like swimming. Oh, that's right. He can't swim at the moment. Oh, what do you do out here? No, we'll keep our answer. Cove's lips curled up in a small smile. You should have a custom fish, which is your old model. I just have one that just says weird demon thing. A weird demon thing that no one likes. Oh gosh. Me too. It occurred to you that you hadn't been swimming in a while. There was just so much to do before school. There was just so much to do before school started up again, and so little time. Once you reached the shopping area, the noise level grew exponentially. No longer just waves and footsteps, but the chatter of people enjoying the lovely summer day. Oh, excuse me. I cast Minecraft cave noise. The normal one or the glitchy ass one? There's one specific Minecraft cave noise that I get, and it's glitchy as fuck. It never works properly. Spooky one? Yeah, definitely. All the cave noises are spooky, to be fair. No longer just waves and footsteps, but the chatter of people enjoying the lovely summer day. The call of birds trying to find bits of food left behind. And lots of salespeople trying to get attention. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Just because it's very loud. I think I'm going to sneeze. You sit in there. You sifted the air. You sniffed the air as you walked beside Cove. You could still smell the ocean. But there were other scents now too. Pizza, pretzels, hot donuts. Oh, I could kill for a hot donut right now. One that's like you just go to Donut King or whatever, and you get one made fresh. Oh, so good. Oh, I don't like how face motion makes my lips go when I'm drinking. It was nice. The energy, I don't like noise personally, but like, if I could smell hot donuts while I was hearing a lot of noise, like, I'd be calm, I'd be fine. The energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you, and there was a bounce in your step as you began looking at all the familiar sights. It's weird because like I'm a pretty introverted person, but I'm very good at acting extroverted. Like I'll sit there and I'll have a proper conversation with people, and I'll be happy and I'll act like I'm really enjoying myself. But inside, I'm just like, please go away. Please get away from me. I don't like this. Please, please, please. It is called masking? Yeah, I guess. I could also just be an ambivert, which is like a combination between introvert and extrovert, where like you just gotta feel like it. You just gotta feel like it. Uh, the energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you. I'm ambiverted. Ooh, you speaketh. She speaketh. I think I might be, but I might not act. I might just be an introvert that's very good at masking. You never know. Uh, the energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you, and there was a bounce in your step as you began looking at all the familiar sights. Yeah, am I still in a Discord call? Yes, I am. Did anyone end up joining that Discord call? Nope. It doesn't matter. I don't need to do voices. It's fine. There were so many things to do. You didn't know where to begin. You looked at Cove, hoping he was just as excited as you were. Cove was glancing from one side of the street to the other with a look in his aquamarine eyes you couldn't quite work out. What's that? Cove pointed at a large crowd of people gathered near a few tables with large, colourful umbrellas blooming from their middles. You couldn't see past the adults who were blocking the way, but you knew there must be something worth seeing. Without another word, the two of you hurried over to see what all the commotion was about. Feast your eyes on the amazing Alexander! Or Alexander. In the center of a crowd was a man with a tall hat and a funny green coat that had 3 long tails. There was a little table next to him with a cloth hanging over it that read, "The Amazing Alexander." Alexander. I don't know. In glittery gold script. Why tell people his name if it's already on a side? Cove hummed with understanding. Funny words, magic man. Fierce. Cove hummed with... let's see what you get. What are you going to get? Please be something good. Please be something good. Please be something good. A VHS tape. I hope you like your VHS tape, Void. Vintage. Cove hummed with understanding, then turned to walk away just as the amazing Alexander began shuffling a deck of cards. Maybe we could stay and watch. Cove glanced at the man. He then briefly lifted his arms up off his sides before returning them to place. You grinned, waving for him to... I am starving. Walmart is taking so long to prepare and deliver our food. I don't know how to help you there. I mean, you could just starve, like... Oh, Jesus. That's a bit... Send mental help. The mental help is seeing my, English. Your mental help, the mental help that I offer you is seeing my femboy looking ass. What was that weird noise I just made? You grinned, waving for him to follow you as you raced back to stand in the crowd. With that, it began. Oh, another one. Another fish. Did you get a fish, Eagle? You gotta get a fish. You gotta get the fish, Eagle. With that, it began. Let's see what you get. I want to make sure everyone at least gets one fish. I don't know if Blue's here still. But he should also get a fish. And you got A green sea turtle. Nice. Ugh, big stretch. Ugh. Oh, can you imagine if that was a nat one? With that, it began. The magic man pulled one card out of the deck, showing it to the curious onlookers. It was a 4 of diamonds. Watch closely. You did, squeezing through a few of the adult onlookers to get a better view. Suddenly the man snapped his fingers and the card just disappeared. Whoa! I only got high rolls today. Yeah. You'll never get that nat one. The amazing Alexander, who had earned his title, turned his head and looked directly at you. He reached out with a kind smile. What's this behind your ear? I'm making him sound like a creep, I realize. Rolled a 13 and nothing happened. Oh, well, I mean, I can just sit here. I'm cool with just sitting here. Hang on, let me set a timer. I'm cool to just sit here and chat. We can sit here and chat for like 5 minutes. How's that? Yeah. So, how are you guys doing? How is everyone? This seems all gay. What's that supposed to mean? Wait, what's that supposed to mean? You mean my avatar or the game? Because both is true. Yeah, it's all gay. I've been designing a slime farm for the server that doesn't rely on slime chunks or swamps. I don't think that works though, does it? Don't you need slime chunks? Or at least a swamp? That's why it's all gay. Oh! True! True. And that would like decrease a lot of the lag too. That slime chunk would generate. Oh, excuse me. That was disgusting. I couldn't even mute my mic for that. I think it creates more lag, but whatever. Yeah. Oh well. At least it means it can be like turned off. What's wrong with Rat? What happened? Why are we checking if Rat is coping? Yesterday we were... Oh. So how many times did you guys end up dying while you were in the Nether? How high did your death count increase, Rat? Because I think last I checked it was like 104. Zero just got killed after by an iron golem. Fair enough. Honestly, like, fair enough. Iron golems are evil. They're so unbelievably evil. Only one death to the Nether? Fair enough. Oh, Zinx is trapped again. Why isn't Zinx watching? Zinx should be watching. And nothing happened. Boring. Don't you call my stuff boring. If you, honestly, please not one. Yo! Holy shit, you got a nat 20. That's 2 nat 20s so far. We really need to figure out something for the nat 20. We really need to work out what it is. What it will be. It needs to be something fucking good. What the hell? I was hoping for the polar opposite? That's so mean. Can you imagine if I made it so that if you put in the amount you roll, like you want, it gives you that? Tony should let them make you become Miku? Yeah. I said the nat 20 and I changed a Miku avatar. I don't actually have a Miku avatar for this model, but I will definitely work on one. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. This is the only costume I have for this model right now. I probably won't make it the 20 though. I'll probably make it something else. Because the nat 20 is supposed to be a critical success. And I want it to actually be worth something more than what us Miku stands make it worth. And that is time. I can get back in the game now, finally. Oh, I got a Discord notification. Why did I say it like that? What the hell? Nothing, just by the way, nothing over 10 does anything at the moment. So, if you have good luck, it means nothing. What's this behind your ear? What? Ugh. What was that? What's this behind your ear? Look at screenshots. Oh god, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Screenshots. Drip acquired? Oh, that's so fucking cool! Fuck! I love that. That's so cool. Okay. What's this behind your ear? Oh, I would be really excited right now. Tell me. This had to be going somewhere and you needed to find out. I needed to find out right now. If I don't find out right now, I'm gonna fucking scream. He smelled like popcorn and candy when he stepped closer. It was great. You felt a tug and then he pulled the 4 of diamonds out from behind your ear. What? You knew that it couldn't really have come from you yet. Be right back. Food should be here soon. Time for breakfast at 4:04. Fair enough. You knew that it couldn't really have come from your ear, but you still didn't get how he'd done it. There was light applause from the crowd, and the man gave a deep bow. This is for you. That's his voice now. It's just some... I don't know, but it sounds like it should be just like this macho man. This is for you. I hope you enjoy it. Look at my muscles. The magician plucked a pair of balloons from a clump of them tied down to his table. Both were in the shape of a dolphin instead of being a normal circle. And one for your friend, too. Thank you for being my assistant. Unexpected item in the bagging area. Wow! Now you were really grateful he chose you. After that, he went to someone else in the crowd. Pick a card, any card. My uncle does that every time he visits. Not the balloons, the stuff with cards. Cove spoke. Oh, excuse me. plainly while reaching over to take the dolphin that had been designated for him. Maybe it wasn't so special. Cove is just ruining the fun. At least you had a fun time. You wondered if Cove's whole family was magic. If so, he was lucky. The crowd started to clear some, and you noticed to the side there was a whole rack of brightly coloured kaleidoscopes on display. You picked up a kaleidoscope, you picked up a Rubik's Cube, you picked up a magic 8-ball, you walked past the toys. I would be more interested in a kaleidoscope, to be honest. Ooh, these are cool. You shifted the balloon string to your other hand so you could bring the mysterious tunnel to your eye. A whole palette of colours appeared right in front of you, spinning into all kinds of different shapes as you twisted the end of the tube. Cove picked one up and looked through, twisting the tube at the end. After a second, he set it back on the rack, moving to the other side of the stall. He went under the awning, careful of his own floating balloon, and you joined him. Did you have places like this in your old town? Are you having fun? I really like it here. You said nothing. Are you having fun? He nodded and you smiled back at him, happy to hear it. When Cove moved towards some stalls nearby, you followed beside him. Oh, look how cute! While Cove looked at sand pails, you were drawn to a table with colourful keychains laid out on it. They were sewn in the shape of sea creatures, and there was a plaque that read handmade, standing proudly in front. I know my English. There were lots of different types. You saw a dolphin, a shark, a crab, and a turtle. I always go with the turtle. The turtle is so fucking cute. I mean, the crab is derpy, and like honestly, I would pick that IRL. But I love turtles. I joke about letting them die so that I can have plastic straws again. But I love turtles, man. They're so cute. Hashtag save the turtles. Dispose of your rubbish properly. Don't pollute our oceans. You picked up the turtle. Your hand stopped on the sleeping turtle, just barely poking its head out of the shell. Its shell, the shell, I mean, both would work, I guess. It had flecks of metallic green on its back that caught the sunlight when you picked it up. You remembered the turtles you had seen in a movie. You had been mesmerized by the way they gently glided through the water. You were instantly enamored. Checking the price, though, your hearts fell. $6? You didn't know much about money, but you thought that was a lot to spend on one thing. You rarely had more than a $5 bill to your name. Is that what you want? Huh? Oh. It's $6. I didn't bring any money. It's fine. Really? Are you sure? Hooray! You don't have to. I don't want you to get it for me. You don't have to. Cove didn't mind that. He took the keychain from your hands, and that was that. He was holding a small yellow bucket for himself, too. I was always going to get you something. I already got the money for it. You smiled, pleased to have things worked out. It was nice of Cove's dad to let Cove buy something for you, too. You had to remember to thank him next time you saw him. After Cove paid, the two of you stepped out of the store side by side, your balloon dolphins knocking together and spiraling around in the air. You watched Cove hold up his new pail to his face, examining it thoroughly. Hey, Cove. Yeah? Your dad gives out money a lot, huh? I really like this keychain. Never mind. From what you've seen, that happens a lot with Mr. Holden. You've never met anyone else who shares dollar bills with people all the time. Cove's brow furrowed in confusion. I don't know. Maybe? For a second you thought about mentioning the way you and his father had met but decided against it. That was meant to be a secret, and you felt like your feelings might have been hurt if your parents were offering to pay people to be your friend. Cove looked further up the street, where different food carts were lined up. He rested his non-cast arm over his stomach, and just as he did, yours let out a slight growl. You hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after all of this wandering around, you were definitely ready for some lunch. Let's get some food. Yeah. What? Oh, okay. Yeah. You two wandered around a short while, looking at all the delicacies that were available. Everything looked delicious, and as the different smells, both sweet and salty, wafted over to you, I see you. That's terrifying. Your stomach growled even louder. After passing up hot dogs, snow cones, ice cream, and pizza, you both agreed on pretzels. Cove got something sweet and cinnamony, and you got one with chocolate. Did that say chocolate? Yeah, chocolate. I thought that said cheese for some reason. I was going to be like, I can't eat cheese, and I can barely eat chocolate. You licked your lips hungrily as the vendor handed your pretzel over, ready to take a big bite. Oh, I got a Vaporeon. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of Pokemon and human... No. It had tiny mushrooms on it and was dripping with chocolate. Marshmallows, not mushrooms. It had tiny marshmallows on it and was dripping with chocolate. Just how you liked it. Your mums didn't like you to eat too much sugar, but this was a special occasion. Oh, by the way, Zinx, my character's parents, they're gay. They're so gay, and it's perfect. You found an empty table close enough to the beach that the grit of the sand made terrible noises when you dragged the chairs out to sit down. These balloons are going to make it hard to eat. You're gay? No, you. Cove placed his bucket on the table as he stared at his still balled up hand that was wrapped around the string. Wait, Automod doesn't like the word gay? Yeah. Well, it's probably the fact that you're saying it to somebody, being like, you're gay. I don't think it likes that. Because I've got, I think it's abusive language, or whatever the fuck it's called, turned off, filtered. Hang on. I have my stuff set up high because I used to get a lot of, no, I know. It's just set like that because I used to have a lot of, less than savory people coming into my streams, and well, I fixed the problem. I fixed the issue. Well, anyway, Cove placed his bucket on the table as he stared at his still balled up hand that was wrapped around the string. You opened your mouth to agree before an idea hit you. I know! After carefully placing your pretzel somewhere it wouldn't get sandy, you tugged the balloon dolphin out of Cove's hand and tied it in a delicate bow around his wrist. Oh! Cove bounced his arm up and down in place, testing the stability of your knot. After watching his balloon jostle around but remain attached, he smiled satisfied. Can you do it for me? He repeated the ritual. Cove struggled somewhat with the cast restricting his fingers on one hand, and a string already tangled around the other. Welcome back, Rat. Got it. The two of you spent a moment admiring your handiwork. Both hands now free to allow easily munching on your pretzels. You bit into the doughy treat, savoring the taste on your tongue with a smile as you looked out over the ocean. Chocolate is one of the few things I can actually taste, so like, this is perfect. fears. Zinx, did you know that if you if you get a nat 1 with the dice command, it forces me to completely end the stream? Which is so funny. Oh, you got gummy worms. After a time, you finished your pretzel. Oh, that was so close. Okay, face cam time. That means I have to turn on my webcam. And then temporarily turn off the fucking model. Also, I can veto this one specifically because sometimes I'm not very comfortable showing my face. Right now, I'm sort of okay with it. After you finished your pretzel, you were done before Cove. After a time, you finished your pretzel. You were done before Cove. It was boring not having anything to do. You pulled on the string of your... The cat is. Yeah, they're perfect, aren't they? I didn't actually set a timer for this, so let's say about 5 minutes. An electric catfish, interesting. Let's go 5 minutes. What's the cooldown for the dice command? 10 seconds as a global cooldown. I am just going to increase it because you guys are doing it a lot. Let's bring it back up to 20. Just because it can end the stream, so... What was that one? A 7. You pulled on the string of your balloon to bring it down to your level. Then you held the dolphin in your hands, manipulating it to make it look like it was jumping through the air. If you turned to face towards the beach, it almost looked like it was swimming in the waves like a real dolphin. A laugh came from your side. When you glanced back at Cove, he had left the remaining part of his pretzel on the wrapper, and he was gripping his dolphin too. My name is Merryweather, and he's the prince of the dolphins. Mine's name is Splash. They star in movies. Mine's name is Cherry. She's actually an alien. Mine's name is Sam. They're just a regular dolphin. That's boring. I like Merryweather. Mine's name is Merryweather, and he's the prince of the dolphins. He wears a crown made of seaweed, and all of his friends are merfolk. Every now and then, he'll make friends with a kid and let them ride on his back. Let's see what you get. Let's see what you get. A skateboard. Well, at least it's not trash. I mean, it is junk, but, like, at least it's not properly trash. You could probably still do something with it. You sighed, wishing you could meet a real dolphin like Merryweather. What's yours? Cove considered the question, placing the balloon against the table and resting his free arm across it in contemplation. Let's see. Oh, you got a trolley. Nice. You got a trolley? Anything from the trolley, dear? It's... With a loud pop, the balloon exploded into ribbons. Oh no! Oh no. For a second, all Cove did was gape in shock, like you. Then his cheeks puffed up, squinting his eyes, and you saw tears start to glisten. Robin, it... Oh... you offered to give Cove your balloon. You looked at Cove, then up to your balloon, bobbing gently in the air above you. You can have mine. That was better than letting him cry more. No. It's better than him being sad. I don't want him to be sad. Why he gotta be sad? Cove sniffled, glancing up at the balloon, then back at you. No, it's yours. I don't want to take it from you. It's okay, really. Cove shook his head. Even though it wasn't your fault, you felt bad. Still, the offer seemed to lift Cove's spirits, and that was good. The passing of Cove's balloon was the last major event of your adventure. In the end, the two of you headed back late that afternoon. You separated on the beach, and while Cove strayed home with his brand new sand pail in hand, you decided to sit for a while. You watched the waves and the sunset, filling with your new keychain. Another summer day was drawing to a close. It had been a good one, except for the sad final note. Aww. I would like that it ended sadly like that. That's so upsetting. Aww. Poor Cove. Alright. Will this hurry up? Will this timer hurry up, please? Which one do we do now? The ones down in the bottom right are Run Away and Sleep Over. I'm gonna let you guys pick one. You guys can pick which one we do. We do Sheepcraft? That's not what I mean, and you know it. Which one? Which one of the moments? Jesus Christ. Okay, I can go back to my avatar now. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, actually, I just deactivate it. I don't disable it. There we go. So, you guys get to pick which one we do. Fireflies? Ooh. If Fireflies is the one I'm thinking of, I love this moment so much. Oh, Jesus. Fucking Lizzie jump scare. Alright, tonight we're going to catch fireflies! My voice is too gay and not feminine enough to sound like a woman. I just realized. These name options are wild. What? What do you mean? If you're looking for more chaos, community, and maybe even a prince of your own, slide into the Discord. This isn't a dating... No. It is not a dating server. You do not get to find your own fucking prince in the Discord. Don't even... If you join my Discord looking for a prince, you will be very quickly disappointed. Very quickly disappointed. But you should join the Discord. Can I find my own princess? You know, look, I wish I could say yes, but unfortunately Discord tells me I have to say no. So, I'm sorry. You could find absolute chaos though, so that's something. You can't tell me you don't love absolute chaos. You're literally my BL bestie, so like... No! My BL bestie is fucking crazy, man. I'm squeaking, holy shit. I started doing my adorable little squeak. At this blunt declaration from your sister, you looked up from your macaroni and cheese dinner. Fireflies were a familiar sight over summer, coming out on warm nights to dance through the sky. Tonight was particularly balmy. What does that mean? What does balmy mean? Oh, I could just ask the bot. What does balmy mean? Balmy is like a humid and cold, I believe. Interesting. There were balmy. Yeah, basically. Basically. The bot could have just been like, what she said. It can also mean crazy or foolish, like a balmy idea. So what you're saying is I'm balmy. Oh no, wait, it's not what... Never mind, I was wrong. It's not exactly the same as what you said, because I don't know the English language, apparently. Ray has just given me the final hint. Ooh. Have you worked out what it is? I'm assuming if you do work it out, you're not allowed to say anything, but like... What is it? I must know. What's the hint, Rat? You can't just leave us hanging like this, dude. Unwaxing something copper. Interesting. How come when... That's interesting. How come when I change my Discord avatar... This is your final hint. Oh, I didn't upload the video. You suck, Discord. There it is. Huh. Is it actually unwaxing bulbs? That's crazy, and... That's... actually, you know what? Actually, that's perfect. I love the you suck Discord. That's crazy, though. I did not expect it would be that. I thought it wasn't farmable, but it's 100% farmable, yeah. I have so much just fucking... crops and shit at home. Not crops. I have so much copper at home that, like, this is perfect. Okay. Oh, you are you? Yeah! You started eating faster. You looked over at your mum's. You pushed your food around your plate. You started eating faster. A grin curved your lips as you started to eat a bit faster, excited for what was to come. It seemed like you were too excited. However, as you started to choke and cough on your food from shoveling it down so quickly, oh shit, we're about to die. We're actively dying. Mummy reached over to pat you on the back, firmly helping to dislodge the noodles and enable you to breathe again. You took a big gulp of water from your glass, giving your mums a sheepish look. Oops. Just... Oops. Oops. I didn't mean to choke. That's a good idea. Oh, hang on. Oh, I forgot Shiloh's like a small child.
That's a good idea, Lizzie. Can we, Mrs. Square, please? Please, can we go? Please.
Shiloh tapped his fork against the table excitedly, his face lighting up as he looked at Lizzie. It was unusual for Shiloh to still be there. Like, always his mum had to bring him over really early in the morning before her job started. But normally she would have picked him up by now. She called before dinner to let your mums know she'd be late. You didn't hear why, Probably more work things. You thought maybe getting to hang out with Shiloh for longer is what made Lizzie want to keep running around inside. Staying at home and watching TV was never an option for her with guests over. That's why you were pretty sure she'd get your mums to agree. Well, it's already so dark out there. Lizzie gave Mum the best puppy dog eyes she could, slowly spooning mac and cheese into her mouth while you waited there for her response. For their response. Let them go. Nights like this don't happen every day. Your parents exchanged a look. Then Mum eventually sighed and nodded back. Yes! Along with Lizzie's cheers, you threw your arms up in triumph, but waited until you'd finished chewing to say anything because you knew it was rude to talk with your mouth full. I mean, I know it's rude. I still do it, though. Like, don't be a little pussy. I don't think I can say that. Fine. Just make sure you stay on the hill behind our house with all the poppies, okay? Duh! That's where most of them are. The idea had only just been planted in your head, but already you could just picture all the glowing lights spread out in front of you, like the fairies from the bedtime stories Mummy reads sometimes. All too quickly it became a race to see who could finish their food first. No choking at the dinner table now. That's right, if someone died, we'd have to cancel the Firefly trip after all. Mum said it like a joke, but you knew that they were both telling you kids to slow down. Shiloh did immediately. When you glanced at Lizzie, you saw her still eating faster than she should. Elizabeth. No one is gonna die. Sheesh. A knock on the door interrupted Mum before she could no doubt scold your sister. I'll get it. I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
I'm back.
I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit more. Your big sister jumped out of her seat and ran over to the door, pulling it open without even looking at the window to see who it was. What if it was a stalker, man? Excuse me. Huh? You shifted in your seat to try and get a glimpse of the unexpected guest. Good evening, Cove. Your mummy had already... Oh! One of my packages has tracking information now. I wonder which of the BLs it is. We shall find out if I refresh. Nope, that doesn't tell me anything. It's not appearing in my email for some reason. Where? Tell me where I find. I feel like I know which one it is. Because if it's the one I'm thinking of, it'll show up in the shop.com app. Let's find out which BL is on its way. If I just get the Australia Post up on my phone, it should help. Because I've got it on my iPhone, which I'm using for tracking. Because I haven't finished moving all my stuff over to my new phone. So a lot of my accounts and all that shit are still on there. That I'm slowly but surely moving them over. I just get too lazy. Your mummy had already walked to the door by the time you managed to see past Shiloh's flappy hat. Oh, Cove! Hi! You're here! Cove... There's a cat hair on my mic. There's a bunch of cat hairs on my mic. Yikes. Cove smiled at your enthusiastic greeting. And you hoped Mummy would ask him to stay. It didn't matter why he was there. It meant he could join you all in catching fireflies. Then, for a few seconds, Cove said nothing. He only stood there and looked up at your mummy with a face almost like he was considering turning around and leaving. My dad told me to drop this off because I guess he borrowed it from you? Cove took a familiar screwdriver from out of his large side pocket. Eyes now dropped to the floor. Aww. Hang on, chat. I'm just signing into an account. Did I do my password wrong? No, I did it right, so why won't it log in? There we go. From Pet Barn. Huh? This is super old. That's not even needed there anymore. Why do you need to verify my device again? Fuck off. Okay, cool. So I know exactly which one it is that's coming. I know exactly which BL is on its way, and it is the one I was wanting the most, so... Cove took a familiar screwdriver from out Eyes now dropped to the floor. We left ours back home when... Yeah, exactly that one! ARH! It's coming! It's coming! I'm so excited! I can't wait for the exclusive content. We left ours back home when we moved. Great, thanks, bye! That's so rude. Lizzie, what the hell? Thank you. Here, why don't you come inside for a bit? Lizzie crossed her arms and lifted her chin. Cove shrugged, and Mum stood from the table too. That took me way too long to read. Stood from the table too. Excuse me, fuck. That was crazy. I'll give your dad a call to let him know you got here all right. I need more liquid. My throat is getting dry. Cove shuffled fully inside, eyes remaining on the ground. Mummy closed the door behind him.
Hi, Cove. How are you? I'm a small child. Ew.
Shiloh gave Cove a friendly smile while waving up, holding his hand and opening and closing his fingers. Cove nodded in response.
Hi, Cove. How are you?
Hang on, let's see if I can do the voice I was doing before.
Oh, how are you? No.
Why can't I just, like, pull up the voice whenever I want? Why does it have to be, like, on my throat's terms?
Oh, I'm a small child. 9/11 was an inside job.
I'm so sorry. No, that was horrible. What the fuck is wrong with me? Well, I thought, you know, why don't I think of something funny to say as a small child? And the first thing I could think of was the most crazy conspiracy theory I've ever heard.
The earth is flat.
Shiloh's just secretly a red pill conspiracy theorist. Shiloh's just like the most insane deranged person ever. He believes all the conspiracies.
The world is run by a secret organization.
They damaged most of the food. Aww. I fucking hate it when that shit happens. Angie? Well, you should be. Cove, are you going to catch fireflies with us? How do you... Hang on. I need you to send me pictures, because how do you break a water bottle? I won't show it on stream, but I need to know how they break a water bottle. Cove, are you going to catch fireflies with us? You could come outside with us, if you want to. Cove, are you going to catch fireflies with us? You could see You could see Lizzie eyeing you for mentioning the excursion to an outsider. But she'd get over it. How is Cove an outsider? Cove actually lives in the area. Shiloh doesn't. If anything, Shiloh's an outsider. You hoped Cove would... I can't get photo, as you can't see in the case, but it most likely got bent, and the cap must have failed, as when I lifted it, water got all over me. Oh, shit! That's really bad! I hope you file a complaint, because, like... That's crazy. Fuck. A refund is all they gave us. Did they give you a full refund or only for the items that got broken? Items refunded for the damaged ones? That's so fucking stupid. They should have given you a full refund. Because, like, if they're delivery people, or DoorDash, or whatever the hell they're doing delivery through, damages a product that you've paid for, and it's damaged to the point where you lift up the water and it goes all over you. Like, that's crazy. Spark is what the delivery is. You should try using, yeah, it's insane and I'm so mad. Fuck, man. That's fucked. Now back to gay vibes. Now back to gay vibes. You hoped Cove would say yes. That way you wouldn't be the odd one out with Lizzie and Shiloh anymore. I can do that. I've never caught one before. It's too bad he didn't have a chance before now. The Fireflies weren't out when he first moved in. And there must not have been anywhere he used to live. We can't go until after dinner. After she pointed this out, Lizzie walked back to the table and took her seat. There wasn't much left on her plate. Since this was very true, you decided to finish up your own stuff as well. Cove stepped closer and eyed what was on the menu for your family's meal. Have you eaten yet? Yeah, my dad and I ate earlier.
What did you have?
Eggs. Egg. The name, what, Shiloh or Cove? Which name? Mummy? Yeah. Because the MC has a mummy and a mum. They have lesbian parents. I love it. Egg. The clipped, one-word answer seemed to discourage Shiloh from asking any more questions. I was reading the messages of the hint. His eyes slowly wandered back to the last scraps of food on his plate. Her phone call with Cove's dad must have ended because your mum came back into the room. Okay. Cove? Your dad said you could stay for a little while if you'd like, but he's going to come get you before it gets too much later. Sure. Oh, fine. This will be so nice. As you polished off the meal, you hoped it would be too. The three of you all started eating shortly after, and Lizzie led the way outside. Remember, don't stray too far. It's fine, Mum. Oh my gosh. Shiloh trailed so closely after Lizzie that he was nearly stepping on her heels. Cove hesitated at the door. Coming? After a moment, he did. Bye, children.
Yes, that's right, little children. Go out into the dark, onto the hill with the poppies. Nothing bad could happen there.
No, that was creepy. It was meant to be disconcerting, but it just went... It's just creepy. The two of you were a good 10 or 15 feet behind Lizzie and Shiloh by the time you walked outside. You pushed the door shut behind you, watching their figures get farther and farther away. You're so slow, Robin. We don't have all night. Why did I say it like that? That was weird. You started to run when you heard Lizzie's voice calling you, but voguing, but paused when you saw Cove was still walking at a relaxed pace. Are you not going to come? You tugged him along. You walked with him. You waved at him to hurry. You ran off. Are you not going to come? Cove gave a quizzical look. No, I'm still going. Let's go then. You picked up the pace, You picked up the pace, feet kicking up dust as you ran behind the house. After a second, Cove started to chase after you. It didn't take long to reach the hill. You slowed down as you started to climb up, a slow grin spreading across your face at the gorgeous sight. Bright, winking lights floated like buoys on a wave all around your little group, spraying teasingly close before darting away again. Wow. Shiloh took a moment to come over and welcome the both of you to the hill.
Hi guys, it's really great out, huh? See how many there are? There's so many fireflies. I love the fireflies. They're so cute, the little fireflies. I like to grab them and I turn them into a little paste and I eat the paste to become a superhero. It hasn't worked yet, but I hope one day I'll become a real superhero because I eat the fireflies. They're so tasty. It made me sick the first time, but like every time I eat them now, it's like fine. Hi.
It's a great timing for the weird Shiloh eats fireflies bit. That's great.
I like to eat fireflies. Fireflies are delicious. Num 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 num.
How are you? Yeah, sure. I mean, you can eat fireflies if you want. I'm not gonna judge you or anything. That's good. Oh, excuse me. You got cooldowned. That's right, you got cooldowned. I hate myself. A firefly danced through the air, landing on Cove's sea green head. Shiloh couldn't help but giggle. You and Shiloh couldn't help but giggle. You quietly looked on. You shooed the bug away. You and Shiloh couldn't help but giggle. Let's see if I can if I can make Shiloh laugh. Oh, why is everyone getting nat 20s? It still does nothing, but why does everyone keep getting it? I wonder if I'll get it. I'm not affected by the cooldown, so, you know. Let's see if I can do a little kid's laugh.
Cause I can talk like a little kid, but I don't think it's like properly like a little kid. I don't know. But let's see if I can laugh like these two. No.
I can't not do my normal laugh. I can't not do it. Covering your covering your mouth with a hand, the sound escaped you, and Cove looked at you in confusion. What? You gestured to his head and he reached up, making the firefly dart away. Cove jumped, then followed after the glow.
Oh look, Wiki has one. That's amazing. She has one, and I'm gonna take it from her, and I'm gonna eat her. Oh, I love. I'm gonna eat her.
Shiloh's gonna eat Lizzie.
Lizzie looks so delicious right now. I'll eat her. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. No.
I'll get there one day. One day I'll get good at voice acting and I'll be able to laugh in any character. Shiloh ran to the highest point of the hill, making sure not to lose his hat or backpack along the way. You hummed as the group divided. You hummed as the group divided and conquered, shifting your gaze to the dozens of other fireflies sailing around. The game was on. You had a bandage on your thumb and you tried to be cautious of that. You had a bandage on your palm and you tried to be cautious of that. You had 2 bandages on your hand and you tried to be cautious of that. You were good at not getting cuts or scratches, so you weren't too worried about that. Well, that's not true. I am a clumsy motherfucker. I am insanely fucking clumsy, man. I currently have a scar on my arm from a cat, and I have multiple scratches all over my body from, like, cats and falling over and basically just hurting myself in various different ways. So let's say 2 bandages, because that's a lot. I'm so clumsy. Oh, honestly, like, it's so interesting, though, because I don't know where I'm going with this. I was going somewhere with this, but I cannot remember. Oh, face cam time. Fuck. Could at least give me a moment to finish my drink. And I can set the timer. This is great for my model debut. Oops. What the fuck? Why is it 2 twos? Why is it 2 twos? Alright, so what do I do now? Do I just double it? Yeah, that's another one. I'm just gonna veto changing the game. It's because I wanna play this for the full amount of time I was gonna play it for. Magical. But now, here's the question. Do I do face cam for double the amount of time, or do I just take that as a... It just really wants me to do a face... be a face cam streamer again. Make a second one? Oh. What did I do? What did I break? Wait, the fuck? What did I break? Something happened. I don't know what just happened. My face cam is there, but it's not. Sent it to screen? No, that didn't work. No, what did I break? Let's try... Huh. What the fuck broke? Hang on, what? Okay, so I'll remake it. I'll remake it, and then I'll figure out what the hell happened then later. And then we'll add a second one, and we'll put it up here. Hang on, I'll reset the timer in a second. Webcam 2, Electric Boogaloo. A second... Oh, no. A second... A second webcam has hit the towers. No. No, I can't believe I just said that, guys. What the fuck? What actually is wrong with me, though? Spotting one close by, you approached it with assassin-like stealth. Crouching down to make yourself seem like less of a threat. Please stop doing it. Please stop. I need to increase that cooldown. Holy shit. Guys, seriously. Stop trying to end the stream. There we go. We've got a minute cooldown now. Because you guys keep wanting to fucking spam it. I mean, it would be so funny if, like, after the cooldown ends, you do it again, and then it just says, like, end stream. It would be so fucking funny, though. Try the dice again. I think it should work. I won't do it because I'm not affected by the cooldown. Slowly dragging one foot in front of the other, you crept towards it, arms outstretched. Well, I can't really disappear my model now, can I? It'd be a bit hard to disappear something that's not visible. That's not a thing I can do. That's not a thing I can do. I can't just make that available to you. Remove the cooldown? No! I don't want to end up like fucking you with the thing. Yeah, that. The water. I don't want to be like you with the water. That wouldn't be very fun. For me, at least. I do like that if I go into the history, I can see every single time the command and the cooldown has been triggered. Ba, 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 ba. How do I view the... whatever. Okay, you close your hand around the little glowing orb, careful not to crush it. The Firefly landed on your palm, almost docile, and you stared down at your prize in delight. Its tiny legs tickled your skin, and you giggled at the sensation. Cove kept up with his own target, but when he tried to grab it, his pink cast waved awkwardly through the air, foiling his efforts to clap his hands around the Firefly. Ugh. Cove watched it vanish into thin air with a dissatisfied expression on his face. You encouraged him to try again. You told him about the Firefly you had. You made a joke about what happened. You did your own things. I'll tell him about the Firefly. Want to see the one I got? Cove gave one more look in the direction of his lost prize before coming closer and peering... Did I even start the timer? Yes, I did. Before coming closer and peering at the insect still crawling across your palm. You held out your hand and he leaned closer, eyes widening a tad behind his glasses. It's a 6. Cove remained hypnotized by the little bug as he inched his hand closer to yours. Ultimately, he settled his fingers lightly over top of the ones you were holding open. It tingled. You stayed very still. The last thing you wanted was to accidentally scare the shiny treasure off. Jesus Christ. Well, we can turn me back on, we can turn that off, and then we can deactivate that. There we go. Back to the normal me. The Firefly, noticing the new connection, crawled up onto Cove's hand. He quietly gasped. It worked! Yeah, you got one! Cove's lips turned into a slow smile, and his eyes shined brighter than the bug. Thanks, Robin. With a laugh, he gave the palm of your hand a friendly smack, performing an awkward hello five. Startled by the extreme movement, the tiny light disappeared before you could even blink. The Firefly was gone. Oops, sorry. You scolded him. You forgave him. You teared up. Aww. I would cry. Robin, I'm really sorry. You don't have to cry. Let's get another. You decided to collect more. You decided to sit in the grass and watch. I would sit down and sulk. I think I'll look at everything instead. That's fun too. Okay. He poked the tip of his shoe into the soft dirt. I'll try to get something for you. Then we can be even. Aww. It's so cute and adorable. With that, he made a run for it. He quietly took a seat among the flowers. The others were jumping up and dashing all about. You see how many times they succeeded and failed, how Shiloh almost tripped a few times. It was a dramatic show, though around you it was calm. The lights of the stars and fireflies surrounded you peacefully. It was a beautiful night. You laughed quietly to yourself as you watched the others, and Shiloh finally managed to catch a firefly between his small hands. His eyes lit up, and when he spread his fingers to take a peek at it, the bug escaped and flew off into the air.
Oh no, my next meal escaped. My parents don't let me eat anything but the fireflies. And this was gonna be my dinner. What the fuck?
You watched as he pounced after it once more, but your eyes soon landed on Cove, who had failed to catch a firefly yet. You cheered him on. You scared him. You waited to see what happened. Yeah, we'll cheer him on. You can do it, Cove. Oh, excuse me. Cove smiled and you gave him a thumbs up, watching intently to see what happened next. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, and again. Gosh. While Cove returned to hunting fireflies, you settled for laying back against the soft grass, watching the poppies swaying around you and the fireflies hovering against the vast sky. Robin, you lifted your eyes to see Cove return to your side. His fist was carefully closed. He stretched it out to the front of your face. You noticed a small glow forming in between his fingers. I got one for you. Wow! What now? The hand disappeared up and over you. This. You could tell from how he moved in his face that there must be a firefly on the top of your head now. You laughed and it probably flew off, you thought. That made you laugh more. Thanks, Cove. Robin, Cove, get up here. We're going to have a race. The shouting caught you off guard. It had been quite a while since you heard from Lizzie or Shiloh. You glanced over to see them both standing on the top of the hill again. Dude! Dude! Lizzie beckoning to you with quick hand gestures. If she was like that, you knew there wasn't much room for disagreement. Up the incline you went. From the corner of your eye, you saw Cove was coming as well. He didn't care for Lizzie a lot, so you thought he might be intrigued just by the idea of a race.
Hi.
We will roll a one.
You can certainly try, but I, Shiloh the Great Destroyer, I'll do something. I don't know. I'm just a real kid. I'm definitely not a demon trapped in the body of a real boy. There aren't 5 billion boys in my backyard. Tee.
Shiloh has definitely cursed the dice roll. These fireflies are pretty, but the real magic is in the Discord community. Come catch some chaos, make friends, and make your own legendary moments with us. You won't regret it. Why is it not using capital letters? Like, its punctuation is on point. It's just not using any capital letters. Hi, Cove. You can't roll down the hill. You could hurt your arm again. You'll be the referee for the rest of us. As Lizzie... You got cooldowned! That's right, you got cooldowned! I gotta stop doing that. It's so weird. But that is like a perfect voice for the you got cooldowned. Someone clip that. I'm gonna turn that into a voice clip. You got cooldowned! As... That's gonna be what like shows up every time someone gets cooled down. Stop it! As Lizzie pointed this out, Cove froze in place. Oh, it was that kind of race. He frowned down at his cast. That was the second time it got in the way tonight. What? Yeah, you'll watch and see who gets to the bottom first. That's important. Got it? Aww. The cast was sturdy. If he was careful, he could have done it. Lizzie must have just been looking for a reason to make someone else the referee, but it was already decided. You got into position for the race. I'll stay with Cove. I'm gonna do something else. You got into position for the race. Satisfied with this, Lizzie moved to lay down, and Shiloh did the same. Cove stood slightly to the side to get a better vantage point. It seemed like he was taking his newfound referee duties seriously. Ah! Countdown. You quickly got into position as well, resting on your side in the grass and tucking your arms close to your chest. 3, 2, 1, go! The three of you took off, letting gravity do the work and rolling at high speed towards the bottom. You squeezed your eyes shut, a delighted laugh leaving you, and consequently allowing a few blades of glass into your mouth. Didn't you already get gummy worms today? You got even more gummy worms. You sputtered, reaching up to wipe them away. It threw off your balance and sent you careening sideways.
If I got questioned too or something.
Everyone stood too close together because the slight turn made you, then Shiloh, and then Lizzie collide into a heap. You tumbled down the last few feet in a pile. Shiloh's elbow was in your stomach and you were pretty sure Lizzie's hair was in your mouth. But you had survived. Perhaps it wouldn't have been safe for Cove after all. I mean... You could hear him laughing in the distance. When you opened your eyes, you saw the starry sky above, and Cove still on top of the hill, staring down at the three of you with an amused look on his face. Hey, cool crash. I think Shiloh was the first one to the bottom. That didn't count. We need a redo. Kids, it's time to come in. Yeah, that's right, Lizzie. That's right, Lizzie. That's right. I'm so weird. You sighed, not knowing if it was from contentment or exasperation, and closed your eyes again. I really needed that breather for a second. It had gotten late and was beginning to feel just a bit chilly as you made your way out of the hills, but the cold in the air hadn't dampened anyone's spirits. The four of you walked back together side by side down your neighborhood street, discussing the evening, with each person trying to prove that they were the one who caught the most fireflies. You knew that whoever really did catch the most didn't matter much anyway. All that mattered was that you all had a good time, which, judging by the smiles on everyone's faces, you did. Oh, that one was cute. I love how cute a lot of these are. I say a lot of them, but I mean all of them. I'm gonna take a quick couple minutes again because I need to use the bathroom yet again. I've drunk too much Powerade in such a short amount of time. Do you want to send me the clip maybe? Just because I don't think Twitch is going to allow you to send it. I think only mods can send links in chat. Let me have a look though. Let me open up my channel. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Stop being naughty. Videos. Should show up here. Discord? Huh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Discord. Ah! I didn't mean to click that. Twitch! Stop it! I swear to God. That's such a horrible voice. Yeah, Discord. Alright, I need to use the restroom. I'll be back. Hi, Crash. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna quickly go there. Alright, now I need to read what the bot said when it plugged the Discord. Affirmative, Robin. For all the dazzling newness, from fresh models to stream shenanigans and our brightest community moments, the Discord is where the party really gets started. Come hang out under the virtual stars. Oh, I love that. How are you today, Crash? Which one do we want to do, by the way, guys? We gotta pick one. I think in about 40 minutes, I'm gonna take a break for a little bit to quickly. Sorry, I'm late. Grian was streaming. Wow, Ray. I see how it is. Doing okay. Learning Fusion 360? I've never heard of that. What's Fusion 360? Okay, I'll do Sandcastle. Why are we going in reverse order now? How dare you, Ray, though? Like, oh, CAD. Okay. I know what that is. I know what CAD software is. Doesn't Autodesk have their own CAD software? That's the people who do Maya, for all those who don't know. Which is a modeling software for that most people use for Unreal Engine. Oh, I did not know that. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't know that at the same time. That's why I asked. I'm doing great. Cove wasn't able to do many things that summer. When you, him, and Shiloh... Oh, excuse me. When you, him, and Shiloh set out on the shore... Autodesk Inventor? Maybe. I have zero clue. I haven't even used Maya in a long time because I don't actually have a license to it, and I was only using it because I was learning a UE through TAFE. Can you imagine if that was a 1? Anyway, Cove wasn't able to do many things that summer. When you, him, we are in rare air. Huh? You crit. Robin takes double psychic damage. You know, I should reverse it, but like 420. Yeah, true. Cove wasn't able to do many things that summer. When you, him, and Shiloh sat out on the shoreline one bright morning, you could tell he wanted to be in the water. But there was no way he'd be swimming anytime soon, not with his cast. I don't think they ever tell you what actually happens that causes him to break his arm. So if I go into the action history, I can actually see how many times the dice roll was rolled. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, apparently I got disconnected from the chat. That was weird. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 36, 37, 38. 38 times this stream the dice command has been rolled. The waves washed a single shell to shore, glittering and blue, another reminder of the places he couldn't go. Stop! From what you'd heard about Cove's old life so far, in tiny pieces and fragments, you can tell he'd do anything to be able to get the cast off. Like make a pact with a witch or something, just to get it off his arm. You thought about how his summer last year must have been totally different from this, with his old home and his mum and dad. But now he was here, with you and Shiloh and Lizzie and everyone else, and he couldn't even go in the sea. This town wasn't bad, it had all your favourite things in it, but sitting there on the same beach you'd grown up on, you could understand that not everybody else felt the same way about Sunset Bird as you did. You watched him from the corner of your eye, quietly, and he. You watched him from the corner of your eye quietly, and he finally said aloud what you had been pondering. I wish I could go in.
Your water?
No, that's not Shiloh's voice.
Your water? He's British now. I'm British now. Your water? Your bottle of water? Do you want to go in the water? But you can't go in the water because your arm's broken because you were a little bitch and you got your arm broken.
Shiloh, what the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna be able to do it soon though. Until I break it again.
Yeah, that's a perfect laugh for this creepy character I've turned Shiloh into. Robin, your voice changer stopped. What do you mean voice changer? Fuck you. No, fuck you. I just realized what you meant, you bitch. That's so mean.
Now really, I sound like this in real life. You.
Nah, that hurts my throat to do. I could do the throat screech again, but like I killed my actual I stopped being able to talk for a little bit because it like physically hurt. So I'm not making that mistake again. Cove only sighed in response. Apparently soon wasn't soon enough.
It's so pretty, the ocean. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna bring up the thing you wanna go to, but you can't go to because your arm's broken. I'm so nice and I'm the best.
And huge. There could be anything out there, like mermaids.
Yeah, I've seen the mermaids. They come to me in my dreams. They whisper sweet nothings. They know what you did, Shiloh.
Fuck.
We know what you did, Shiloh, they always say. But they don't know. They don't know where the bodies are buried. Hee 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 hee.
Oh, fuck. Mermaids aren't real. Time to change the game? No, we're not doing this. I'm vetoing the change of game again. I'm gonna turn that off. Hang on, I'm gonna turn that one off. I'm turning that off for now. There are some that I'm allowed to veto just because, like, if I was doing, like, a sponsored stream, for example, I wouldn't be able to just quit the game. How do I disable it? Oh, yeah, that. I just right-click and I click disable. Okay. Do we bully these motherfuckers? Or do we be just the most rotten child ever? Or do we have... You know what? We'll just be like, I wish you didn't have a cast. Me too. Obviously not interested in hearing much more of your input on the situation, Cove turned back to the water. Well, fuck you too! What's that one? I can't even read. Oh, nothing. But as he looked away, something about Shiloh's slow, careful movements caught his eye. Hey, trust me, life gets more exciting. I know. Gets exciting eventually.
Especially when you kill wild people and eat them. Yeah, that's what I do. I don't just eat the fireflies. I also eat people. That's why they've never found the bodies.
The bodies. Hey, are you building a sandcastle?
Sort of. I was only playing around while you were talking. I'm listening. There's a body under here that I buried. I could dig it out for you if you want. We could play with the bones. It's been there for long enough.
Shiloh is a psychopath now. That's a great answer, though. The maybe. There is a body under here. I could show you. I could dig it up. Maybe. Maybe I could too. Oh, fuck. I've only made big piles before. I have a hair in my eye. Maybe I could too. I've only made big piles before.
It's really nothing special. I'm sure you'll be good at why away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna add a creepy one to that. I mean, I could. I don't want to, though. Well, how do you do it then? Shiloh's cheeks lit up. You could tell he was a little bit uncomfortable to have. You could tell he was a little bit uncomfortable to have Cove's expectant stare on him. I'll play too. I love making stand stuff. I love making sand stuff. I've never really made one before. I love making sand stuff.
Okay.
Okay, that one's a 16. Are you timing it right? That's actually really funny. You know what I should do? I should set a timer in the bot, like a function in the bot that sets a random timer from, like, say, a minute to 2 minutes, or a minute to, like, an hour or some shit. And then it, like, if you get in that time, in, like, if it'll eventually, like, pop in chat, like, hey, this works now. You can use exclamation dice. Oh gosh. Just so you guys can't be cheating like this, because you guys keep fucking cheating. I mean, I'm still gonna end it. Like, what did you... Like... I'm still gonna end it. I just have it disabled because I don't know if the function actually works. But, like... What? Bro... I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Oh. Yeah, the dice wants the timer change so little that it literally, like, ends the stream. Okay. Hang on. So every minute there's a one... No, so every minute chat can run the dice command. And then it's a 1 in 20 chance to... thing. How did we get to 3 hours? I have zero clue, man. Like, if I knew this, I would have done something. I don't know. Okay, now how do I fix... What did I just... Remove it from the group? Nope. I just disconnect these from the group. There we go. There we go. Just fixing things. Transform. Center to screen. Back. Transform. Stretch to screen. There we go. Anyway, chat. I guess that means the stream is over. I don't know what to say. I definitely was not expecting that. Let me just save the game. I hope everyone enjoyed. At least. Bruh, why is all my shit breaking like this? OBS, don't be a bitch. Hang on, let me just quickly fix my overlays. What is happening? Come back in like 30 minutes for the new stream. I mean, I did want to play Sheepcraft on stream with the new avatar. But honestly, man, I think it's funnier if I just end the stream. I think it is so much funnier if I just end it. Oh, depressing. The gaze were too much. The dice roll was like, no gaze for you. So, I really hope everyone enjoyed. We'll have a. I'll fix up the. English. I know English. I can do English. It's fine. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream today. I don't know what else to say. I will see you all next time. Bye.